Hey everybody, it's Mattie here with Altcoin Buzz. Hope you're having a good Monday despite this modest retracement that we're seeing. Nonetheless, people are still remaining bullish and saying that, look, one way or another, Bitcoin is not going any lower than $4,000 and it's soon going to leave those current levels forever. We'll bring you that story from EthereumWorldNews.com. Similarly, you have no more crypto winter, according to some people like Tom Lee of Fundstrat. We're going to bring you guys news about Neo 3.0. It's now launching on a new blockchain network. We have Bakkt news out of altcoinbuzz.io. They've announced an acquisition of a digital asset custody company. We have IOTA Partnership news courtesy of Cointelegraph.com, and more positive news, kind of that behind the scenes infrastructure that's being laid by big corporations like Nike, like Facebook, and now Jaguar. We'll let you know what that is all about on newsbtc.com. Quickly here, we'll have a snapshot of the market sitting at $167 billion total market cap. That's down just under 2%, so down about 2 to 3 billion from the last video snapshot that we took. Bitcoin down 1.6% on the day, currently sitting at $5,191 according to CoinGecko.com. Despite that moderate retracement, we have this piece, absolute lowest, that's a quote, Bitcoin will reach is $4,000. Bitcoin to soon leave current levels, quote, forever. Article by Nick Chong on Ethereum World News. Is the bottom in? Well, that's the question that has been paining cryptocurrency investors for weeks and months now. According to popular analyst Moon Overlord, known for his astute noticings about long-term Bitcoin cycles, this asset class may just have bottomed. He looks to historical trends, which show that after a capitulation event, Bitcoin begins to trade in a slightly sloped uptrend. In 2012, the uptrend was angled at 15 degrees. In 2015, 11 degrees. The fact that Bitcoin is currently holding an 11-degree uptrend, just like it did in 2015, led Overlord to the conclusion that Bitcoin is currently in a clear accumulation period. By the way, if you guys have not checked out our most recent technical analysis piece by Mark, that's now up. It's fresh. Make sure you do take a look at that for a more comprehensive overview of where things stand currently. Here are the main conclusions by Moon Overlord. Number one, the Bitcoin bottom is in. The absolute lowest price Bitcoin can reach is now around $4,000, even if this seems unlikely at this point. And there's a few months tops of accumulation left before it leaves these price levels forever. Overlord is not the only analyst to have looked at $4,000 as a key level for Bitcoin, as reported by Ethereum World News yesterday. Chris Berniski, a partner at Placeholder Ventures and the author of, quote, Crypto Assets, recently remarked that Bitcoin returning to $4,000 off the recent Tether Bitfinex debacle wasn't a bad sign. And you have other people echoing this somewhat optimistic sentiment here on altcoinbuzz.io. No more crypto winter. At least that is what Tom Lee says. Article here by Licia. Tom Lee is a well-known Bitcoin bull. In a new interview, he provided multiple reasons why he believes Bitcoin is going to hit an all-time high. So first of all, Tom Lee, who once confessed that he is sick of people asking for Bitcoin price predictions, propounds that we are already in the bull market. He admits that 2018 was a horrible year for crypto, but there are plenty of signs that those days are bygone. He chooses to elaborate those which pertain to the blockchain technology, technical indicator, and trading volumes. In January, Lee's team noticed that trading volumes on the blockchain turned positive year over year due to several driving forces. Turmoils in Venezuela and Turkey were among them, as many people opted for Bitcoin instead of their own local government-issued currencies. Quote, just taking those two countries, they're close to 30% of the increase in on-chain activity. So it's meaningful, he said. People are saying, look, I don't trust using these local currencies. I don't trust the banks. I'm going to start using Bitcoin. And that's what's causing on-chain volume to really take off. Lee also talked about the following factors which are likely contributing to Bitcoin's growth. Number one, it is a shrinking supply. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin. There is eventually a halving event that is coming up. It's by its own nature a mathematically deflationary currency. It's not inflationary like every other currency in the world. Number two, a swing to the positive in Fundstrat's Bitcoin Misery Index. That's something that we've covered previously. Number three, general consensus among Bitcoin bulls that it has hit its bottom. And number four, Bitcoin's golden cross, or when the 50-day moving average overtakes the 200-day average. So Tom said that if you take all these things into consideration together, Bitcoin will see a new all-time high. When is that going to be? Well, sometime by 2020. He also mentioned such factors as S&P 500 standard deviation, which could drive mother of crypto's value up Quote, one thing to keep in mind is whenever the S&P has made a big move, it almost always led to a big move in crypto later in the year, he said. So I think a 2.5 standard deviation move for Bitcoin could take it to 14,000. I'm not saying that's where it's going to go, but that's the magnitude of a move that would be a catch-up. A couple of other prominent individuals in the space, such as Peter Brandt and Ryan Selkis, also have bullish sentiments for Bitcoin. Let us know your thoughts, your reaction to their thoughts in the comments below. We also have news on altcoinbuzz.io about NEO. NEO 3.0 will launch on new blockchain network. Article here by Luke from the 29th of April. NEO has announced that their 3.0 update is going to be launched on a completely new blockchain and that users have to swap their tokens. So today, NEO announced that their 3.0 update is going to be launched on a new blockchain, and the update means that NEO 3.0 will be debuted as a fresh blockchain network, and users will have to swap their token holdings to newer ones. Eric Zhang, co-founder and core developer of NEO, announced the news on Twitter. He said the following: the mass adoption of blockchain tech is imminent. NEO 3.0 will be a large-scale commercial application-ready implementation with high throughput, enhanced stability, an optimized smart contract system, and a feature-packed infrastructure set. Clicking on Eric Zhang's link in his tweet brings us to this medium.com article, which highlights all the features and details of NEO 3.0's roadmap and their development cycle. So check this out if you're interested. Zhang further stated, quote, when we talk about NEO 3.0 being ready for large-scale commercial use, we mean it provides the possibility to run large-scale applications with blockchain tech. In the future, we'd like to see applications such as YouTube, Alipay, and gaming giants like Tencent and Blizzard run on blockchain, and NEO 3.0 will allow these big organizations to do that. All of the platform's data and transaction records will be migrated over to the new NEO blockchain. Furthermore, the announcement revealed that developers will be able to resume their building of decentralized applications because most new features are backwards compatible. If you guys are bullish on NEO, if you're bag holders of NEO, if you're current investors, what have you, fans in one way, shape, or form, let us know your thoughts about this development and whether or not you're excited for NEO 3.0 in the comments below. Another article here by Luke on altcoinbuzz.io. Bakkt announces acquisition of digital asset custody company. Bakkt has acquired digital asset custody company, DAAC, and brings on board DAC's native support of 13 blockchains and 100 plus assets. Bakkt, a platform by ICE, the company behind the New York Stock Exchange, announced that they have acquired DAAC, Digital Asset Custody Company, which is a purpose-built cryptocurrency custodian for hedge funds, ICO issuers, and other institutions. Adam White, the chief operating officer at Bakkt, shared the news on Twitter. Read about Bakkt's custody solution and why we filed to become a New York trust, plus our acquisition of DACC and how we're working closely with BNY Mellon. According to the blog post, DACC's native support of 13 blockchains and 100 plus assets will serve as an important accelerator. Bakkt acquired the company to further bolster its custody solution. And in other news here on Cointelegraph.com, IOTA partners with Jaguar Land Rover on crypto rewards program, and the price jumps by 20%. United Kingdom car manufacturer Jaguar Land Rover will use blockchain network IOTA to reward drivers with cryptocurrency for data reporting, the company confirmed in a press release on the 29th of April. Part of a plan to gather better information on road conditions and vehicle performance, Jaguar will distribute IOTA's tokens to smart wallets tied to participating drivers. You can see that people have certainly reacted to this news. IOTA, at the time of this recording, is up 12.3% over the course of the last 24 hours, and that's up over 12% in a market that has been retracing today. So some pretty strong reactions on the part of the public and the investors behind IOTA. The drivers will then be able to redeem them for various products, including road tolls and even coffee. Jaguar says, quote, in the future, an autonomous car could drive itself to a charging station, recharge, and pay, while its owner could choose to participate in the sharing economy, earning rewards from sharing useful data such as warning other cars of traffic jams. That's according to Russell Vickers, a software architect at the company, who commented in the press release. Quote, our distributed ledger technology is perfectly suited to enable machine-to-machine payments for smart charging, parking, and tolls, in addition to creating opportunities for drivers to earn their own digital currency, IOTA's head of partnerships, Holger Kother, added. And last week, Cointelegraph reported on how South Korean car manufacturer Hyundai had opted to use blockchain-related tech to pair its electric vehicles with drivers' smartphones. I hope that's not going too far down the road of Big Brother in 1984, but I have a feeling that you all members of the altcoin buzz army, are a little bit more open-minded than that and could see the benefit of that kind of a technology. Let us know your thoughts about these developments with the auto manufacturers in the comments below. If you want to read more about that related news here on News BTC, it's just a look at all of the big corporations, Jaguar being the latest, that are now looking to blockchain and cryptocurrency. So Nike, Facebook, and now Jaguar, big corporations turn to crypto. For more information on this report and all of the benefits in this author's opinion, take a look at this article, which we'll link to in the description below. And that about rounds it out, everybody. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media and keep checking back into our website for all the updates and developments, altcoinbuzz.io. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell to receive notifications if you enjoyed this video. Happy Monday, everybody. Best of luck if you choose to invest. Be sure to check out Mark's analysis if you have not already, and we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.